Welcome back, everybody. My name is Jake Gallen here with Emblem Vault, and today I'm going to show you how to vault on Emblem Vault Polygon, the layer 2 protocol on top of Ethereum. So here we go. So if you guys didn't know, we just pushed this update, as you could see, April 20th on 4/20. This just happened quite recently. Emblem Polygon was created 2 years ago, but it's gone through quite some changes over time. And so here I'm going to go through this update and some of the benefits, right? You can vault for literally 100 times less than what you're paying for on mainnet because of the layer 2 scaling. It is the same 250 vaulting requirement. It works exactly the same as it does Emblem Legacy, exactly the same. The UI matches it, and then this gives us a potential for curated collections in the future. As we're launching Rare Pepe curated collection, we can do this on Polygon, and so you can go back and forth. So here in this thread, which I will link at the bottom of the video, this is how you attain a CoVol on Polygon. Because it is CoVol that has been bridged over, you do have to acquire it on Polygon. You can't buy it on Uniswap, on Ethereum, and then send it over. You have to get it here. So this is where you need to get it. This is the contract address. This is the quick swap link. And then we'll go over it. As you can see here, this is the vaulting experience, and then some tutorials. And then here's some stats. As you can see, Emblem Vault Polygon, here it is. It exists on OpenSea. We have 1,800 owners, 500 ETH in volume, and 6,000 vaults. So it did get some attraction for quite a long time. And my guess is if layer 2s are going to scale, and is going to be the future of NFT trading, then you're going to need to understand how this works and go through a few of the quick steps. So here we are, Emblem on Polygon. And so if you didn't know how to get Polygon, you actually open up MetaMask. Here it is. So right, you see MetaMask on the screen. If you have this scale, usually you're on ETH mainnet, as you can see here. So simply, literally all you got to do to go to Polygon is go up here and change your network, and Polygon is already built in. Now you're on Polygon. You just have to make sure you also have Matic. So instead of having Ethereum for the transactions that happened on Ethereum, you need Matic to be able to have the transaction fees on Polygon. And the gas fees here are about 10 cents compared to $10, as I mentioned before. So here we are with Emblem Vault, and it's the same exact process as I mentioned. This is a new account, so I will show you what we're doing. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to be vaulting this Bitcoin ape. So I can come down here. I can save the image just to make sure that I have it. I'll come down here. I'm just going to put the inscription numbers and everything because of all the stuff that's happening. So I'll even just put BTC ape. We will be unvaulting it. And then description, you can put whatever you like. I'm just going to put that this is a test. But you can really put any description you want. Some communities have their own sets and standards. I recommend to put the inscription number. If you're going to do ordinals, put any relative information in here that you can, so that whoever is the buyer can make an informed decision. So here's a picture of it. And we're going to have to go down here. You're going to have to approve CoVol. So if you're a first-time user, you're going to come down, and it's going to give you something that says set a spending for your cap. Let's see if I can show this here. Here it is, right? So it says set a spending cap for your CoVol. I just use the default because if you're going to use, if you plan on transacting multiple times, this is the amount of CoVol that can be spent over time. So if you're putting the spending cap here at 1 million, then you're basically setting yourself up for 250, which is the CoVol fee, times that amount to get to 1 million. You could set it for 1,000, which just means that you only be able to create 4 vaults over time. I just use default. You can use whatever you want. It just makes it easier. And you can see here, 1 cent to approve this. Like, all right, so you hit approve, right? And you can see right now that it is approved. Now we're going to hit create vault. And we're going to sit here and we're going to wait for it to load. It generally just takes a few seconds, and you're going to see a vault that populates that looks exactly like the vault on Ethereum. And so here we are. You can see here, it's loading. See, there's a green button here that says approve minting. So there's 2 things that you need to approve. First, approve CoVol, which allows Emblem Vault the ability to spend CoVol, which is basically just a vaulting fee. And then approve minting allows Emblem Vault the ability to mint this to become a vault. So you're gonna have to come here, you're gonna have to hit approve. And as you can see here, the gas fee is also 1 cent here for this. So I hit approve, you might not have been able to see it. And now you can see here, it says handling approval flow. And you can see the gears are working with Emblem Vault, and it'll get approved here shortly, and it'll populate something new, and you'll have to hit approve spending COVOL here. So you just have to have two transactions total, and it's another penny to do this. So just make sure that you hit those and you are good to go. And so once this is done, and again, you can see handling approval flow, and we're done through this. And all of those are just one-time transactions. If you're the first time user, gets the system going. So here it says, please load the vault. You can't mint this vault until there is an asset inside from any of these. So you could send Counterparty, you could send Stacks assets, Taproot, ETH assets, Doge NFTs, whatever you like. There just needs to be a minimum of one thing inside of this vault. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to copy the Taproot wallet because I am sending over this ape. So I opened up my X1st wallet, and you can see here, it is the Bitcoin ape. I'm going to come down here, paste in the Taproot wallet that I copied from the vault. I'm going to hit next. You're going to see the transaction fees, the edit fees, all that stuff. And we're going to hit confirmed. Now you can see the transaction's been broadcasted. And now we're going to sit here and wait for it to make it into the vault. And I'm also going to send some Bitcoin in there as well, so that when we do import it in the next tutorial video, you will have enough Bitcoin, enough sats in there so that you can use it as a transaction fee to then send it to another wallet if you happen to send it to another main wallet. So we'll wait here, and then we'll be ready on the next set. All right, so we finally made it. You can see I have Bitcoin inside and this ordinal inscription. You can even click view NFT, and boom, here we are. You could see this. You can see all the stats. You can even verify it here. So see the address. It says BC1 Polygon. You can see here BC1 Polygon, which means that this ordinal is in fact in here, even outside of what the UI UX says. And I sent Bitcoin in there so that we can withdraw it on the next video. So now come down here. I'm going to hit mint. You're going to have two transactions. You're going to sign one that's a gasless transaction, signature request that'll say delayed minting. And then right after that, it'll populate with the gas transaction. And I'm going to show you here. Look how cheap this is. 11 cents compared to $10 to $20 that happens on the mainnet. So you come down here, hit confirm, and we sit here and wait. And you can see down there where it says minting vault. And then boom, you have now successfully minted this. And I know that says OOX, so you might just have to refresh it, and then it'll populate eventually with your address. And you can see it right here. Boom. My profile on OpenSea has this ape, and it's on Polygon. And now we've successfully vaulted an ordinal on Polygon. Making history. Might be the first one that's ever happened here. So we're making history here. This is supposed to have your address. Oh, there it is. That was wild. That changed right as. So just has a delay. Sometimes you just got to wait. And thank you guys for going through this tutorial. I know Polygon's a little bit complicated at times, but it'll save you hundreds, thousands, and maybe tens of thousands of dollars in the long run as we move to a multi-chain feature. So we'll see you on the next video.